everybody. I just wanted to thank you for the likes, the shares, and the comment on the last video. It was very appreciated. And today we're going to talk about something else instead of feeding the homeless. However, I am still doing that, and an update on that is coming very soon. Just stay tuned and bear with me. However, an important question that I wanted to answer from my last video is why didn't I smile a lot? And I honestly have to say that's because I was nervous, and that's just what I do. Like I said in the last video, I'll either talk, I might even drift off, stutter, or anything. I'm just like that type of person. But today, the information that I am going to be giving out, I hope that it changes your life for the better. And I hope that it makes your life easier and open your mindset into thinking a different way. So here I go. So today the topic is going to be healing and happiness. Now, I chose that because a lot of people have been talking about that, definitely on my social media platforms, and I think it is something important to touch on. Even a lot of people just been texting me and everything talking about it. So yeah. Okay, first things first, I would say is just acknowledging the fact that you're not okay. And a lot of people have a hard time doing that. Even me. So I've been there and I've done all that before. I feel like you can't fix anything unless you acknowledge that something is even wrong in the first place. Secondly, I would say the most important thing is changing your mindset. Now, I was texting someone, she's my friend, and she was saying she isn't happy. So I was just thinking of so many ways just to help her out. I'm like, wait, maybe I could do this or maybe I could do that. So I end up texting her and I said, I dare you. She what? Wait, you dare me to what? And I'm like, I dare you to put yet after that sentence. And she's like, okay. So she texted back to me and she was like, I'm not happy yet. And so then I asked her, how did it make her feel? And she was like, that just kind of opened up a window for me. And I'm like, okay, good. I got you right where I want you to be. So my advice to you guys is to do that as well. So say if you can't do something or you're not as well as something, I would love for you guys to just say, I can't do this yet, or I'm not well at this yet. So once you change that mindset, that negative mindset, into a positive one, a lot can change. However, throughout that, you have another step to go through, the 3 C's. Now, I don't know, a lot of people acknowledge these things, but I don't think we honestly realize that they are there for a reason. So we have choices, chances, and with those chances and those choices, we can either make a change, and it can be a good one or a bad one. So I would say this to you guys: if you always do what you have done, you will always get what you have gotten. So if you have always had that negative mindset, you're going to always get a negative outcome. And that was a big thing for me too as well. When my dad died, I would just always say I'm not going to be okay after this. And once I started to tell myself that, I actually started to believe that, and I started to go on a down spiral from there. So, but once I started to tell myself that I'm okay, I will be okay, and I got this. He's just not here the way I want him to be. And once I got that in my head, everything just started turning around. I started to get up. I started wanting to move. I started wanting to eat. I started to want to do things that I didn't want to do in the past. So I stopped doing the things that I always done so I can get something different. And another important thing is your comfort zone. That was another big issue as well for me, period, in life, is I was just comfortable in a lot of my situations. I will always be like comfortable in my pain. I will always, just be comfortable in anything. Like, I would just always put a limit on something. And I would never forget when I went to my Uncle Jay's shop and he told me, he was like, "What? You put a limit in on stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah." He like, no, I don't never want you to do that. I'm like, "Okay, why?" He like, "Cause if there's footprints on the moon, there are no limits at all." I'm like, "Okay." So he hit me with a little bit of knowledge and wisdom right there, y'all. So I want to say the same thing, y'all. And it's so hard to have faith inside of your comfort zone. So unless you take that step forward, you won't go anywhere and your life won't begin. That's exactly where your life begins, outside of your comfort zone. I know it's hard to do, and it's like definitely like if you feeling down or depressed or whatever the case may be, and you feel like everything that you have been through and all of the odds are against you, I just trust and believe me that they're not. You got this. And once you step out that comfort zone and you actually start to believe yourself, not just telling yourself, but believing that you're going to be okay, I promise you, you're going to want to get up. You're going to make a change. You're going to want to move around. You're going to want to grow. You're going to want to blossom. And that's the whole essential thing of all of this. Like, just being able to grow. Just, getting there. I know it's hard and it's just unbearable sometimes. And definitely like the things that we go through in life, they can be challenging. But step outside your comfort zone and believe in yourself. And this is a big thing me and my friend was talking about, is other people. And I would say you can't depend on other people for your happiness, because once you do that, you are laying a big, heavy responsibility upon someone else. How do you expect somebody to, like, feel something up in you and you can't even do it yourself? And I will, like, a thing that I learned is I can't pour from an empty cup. I can't spread my love to other people if I don't love myself. I can't be happy for other people if I'm not happy for myself, So never try to pour from an empty cup, and it's okay, We all go through things. Just know that everything will be okay in the future. You're just not there yet. Don't forget that word yet. I'm telling you, that little word just makes it so that everything that was impossible just haven't happened in that moment, so it will be possible in the future. And once you start to get happy within yourself, that's when the healing starts. And a lot of times, like, I see people like, "Oh, well, this person doing that and their life is this," and just don't compare yourself to nobody. Just understand that their success and their healing did not happen overnight. It will not happen overnight. And that was a big frustration with me. I'm just like, oh, why am I not happy? I went to sleep like with this good little mindset, and I woke up like, I'm still not happy yet. And I had to think of, like, what was I doing? What, like, I had to really dig deep down and assess myself. So just understand that your healing and your happiness does not happen overnight. It takes work, but you have to be able to have that determination and, put in that time to make yourself better. Like, literally, loving yourself is so important, you guys. Like, it truly, truly is. Don't ever forget about that. You matter too. And for all my strong people out there that carry everybody else's problems, focus on yourself every once in a while. It's all right to say no to people, just to feed into yourself, to grow into yourself. So I would like every time I think of myself as a seed, and some seeds, I don't know, like, if y'all know, like, about plants. That's why I always love the things about growing and blossoming, because it's just beautiful. But some plants there are seedless plants, and I always imagine myself like, you know what, I don't want to be that type of flower. I want to be that type of flower that moves and make sure that everybody else can feed off, off of me. Like the little wishes, like I forgot what the technical name for it. Like y'all know, like the little wish flowers that y'all used to blow and everything like that. That they actually, once you blow that somewhere else, they spread a pollen so that everything else can grow around them, and that's an essential thing. Grow so you can help others grow. And I think that that is so important. Like, I think of myself as that I'm a seed, but I plan on spreading my seed and, sowing it everywhere else and everyone else so that we all can heal and blossom together. And that's just so important for me. And definitely for us as human beings, sometimes we can get stuck and comfortable. But I really want you guys to know, and even if this is you and this video was meant for you, it's okay. You're going to be okay. So, thank you guys for this video, and just thank you for listening. Like, this meant a lot to me. Like, even me recording this video means I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. So, give yourself a pat on the back here every once in a while. So, thank you. Well, let's love and grow and blossom together. See you guys next time. Bye.